Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Active King URSS in the 1-minute pool on ICC. This is my first game of the session, and Active King has a much lower rating than usual, so this will increase the difficulty of the session for sure. Usually they take on C4 now, but he didn't. We'll see how it goes though. Let's just play Bishop E2 in this position. There's some tension in the center. He could play moves like Bishop G4 or maybe E5 later. I'll play Rook. No, not Rook C1. Let's go Queen A4. Maybe Rook Fc1? Sure. Then I can try to get my Rook to C5 to attack his queen. That's what I'm thinking. And then this might provide a convenient opportunity to double up. He can move this knight, although it's kind of tricky because it doesn't have a lot of squares. Let's go Knight D2. Maybe I can play Bishop G4 or Bishop D5, I'm thinking. Or Bishop F3, I mean. Yeah, he kind of has to play F3. I'll do this now. Let's go here, take. Now I'm hitting his knight multiple times. He can play Knight D8. That's like one of the few safe squares. There's that one, I suppose. Let's go take.
Check.
Let's retain this. No, we better
Check.
take.
Check.
We can give a check. This is tricky. My knight might be getting forced back to F1 if he gives me a check. Let's hide our king now. Maybe Knight F3 and I can come to G5. His last move was kind of weakening, so let's do this. He has Knight G4
Check.
if he wants it.
Time warning.
Let's bring our queen in. Not sure exactly what's going on in this position. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah,
Check.
he blundered that now. Now he has to give up his queen. Let's just go here. I can take his pawn on E6 whenever I want. He can barely move, and he resigned. All right, so won the first game of the session. We're at 26-61. Yeah, Active King is usually much higher rated than this. I don't think I've ever seen him below 2,300 or so he must have had a bad streak. By the way, the best list, if we go back a little bit, has had a development to Presniak, which is, I believe, Alexander Grishuk is now, he's now active on the bullet list. You can see he's played quite a bit of bullet. If we just check his history, yeah, he's been playing quite a bit lately. So, all right, let's do Queen D5 and try to finagle our way back into a Scandinavian against Hypnotic Spectre. Okay, I'll go G6 and just develop on the king side. Let's do this. You can play Rook E1 to try to discourage me from castling, but that's all right. Let's do B6. I don't know about Knight G4. Don't know how accurate that was, but okay, let's do this and then go Bishop here. I have kind of a passive position in this one, but that's all right. Maybe I can take this knight on E4.
Check.
Not sure how much longer I want that to stick around. I'll just try to induce a queen trade. Sending's roughly equal. I kind of like my position a little bit more just because of my king activity, and I feel really comfortable in this position. I'll go C4. Maybe C3 is a good
Check.
option if I get a chance. Let's go back with this. Don't want to trade. Okay, let's go here. I still don't want to trade. I think he Bishop D7 and then try to, oh, I don't know, somehow work my way into the position. Let's go here. Still trying to weaken his position.
Check.
Okay,
Time.
let's bring our king in now. Let's go here. Yeah, Hypnotic Spectre's pretty fast.
Check.
Is the one thing about him.
Check.
Seems like a very quick
Check.
player. Whoops, I actually blundered. He's pre-moving already. Let's bring this in. Oops, that was a blunder of a piece.
Check.
Alright, I gotta go fast now.
Check.
Definitely gotta move fast.
Check. Check.
Alright.
Check.
Yeah, I have no time. Alright, he got me on the clock. Back in the pool. That's pretty fast. I mean, 79 moves in a minute. And he had 3 seconds left, so I'll have to remember to play faster against Hypnotic Spectre. So my rating's down to 26-36 after that game. I'm playing this session about 5:30 U.S. Central Time. It is Saturday at the moment, so this will be posted on Sunday. Hope everyone's weekend is going well. Yeah, this line is a little tricky, actually, this early queen e2. It's designed against bishop f5. They're trying to make it more difficult for me to play this move by postponing the development of the kingside knight. I'm fine with how I played it, except for the blunder of the piece at various points that he didn't take. Otherwise, it was pretty good. Decent endgame. All right, let's see who's playing at the moment. Some 2100s. Anybody? Nobody super high rated is in the pool right now. It's a nice checkmate in that game. This might be a slightly shorter video than usual if there's not a lot of action going on. But I don't know, I've had good luck recently when I start playing, like people tend to begin playing themselves. I don't know what a3 is about. I guess I'll just take that pawn. That pawn on offer. It's bishop d2 about. Okay, this guy's castling queenside. It's pretty bizarre. I've never seen a plan like that in this line. I guess I'll just keep taking material so long as they're allowing me to do so. I don't have to take one of their rooks yet. I can postpone that decision. So let's just take their rook in the corner, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Queen e5 just defends e6. I have my knight that can jump into one of these squares at will. So let's just go here and attack this knight again. Back our queen off. I can still castle. Maybe queenside is better. Yeah, let's castle queenside. He can take on c5 and then win e6, but big deal. That pawn is weak anyways. I don't care if he goes and wins that pawn. So my position otherwise is pretty great. Let's do this. Again, he can take on c5 and then take there. Ooh, I actually didn't see that move. Let's come in. We'll probably take the rook in the corner. He's playing kind of slow, though. I have a huge time edge right now. So I'm confident about the position still. Maybe I can go a5. Yeah, my position is still good, all the same. Let's do this. I'm coming in. I'm working my way in. I'll play c5 next move. Just unleash this bishop. Let's take that. We have domination over the position. He resigned. So I'm at 26-38 after that win against Yeti Tepeli. Yeah, Hypnotic Spectre seems like the only player who is actually in the pool. I've actually heard this is Jerry from Chess Network. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I don't think he's public on this account. But you can see they've played plenty of games. And we've played in the 1 minute pool before. So I would actually love to play Jerry in a dual commentary bullet match. I left a comment on his most recent video that he posted asking him if he'd play. So Jerry, if you happen to watch this, let's do a match. It'd be fun, I think. Whoa, 1800 Grandmaster, Guaram. Isn't e5 just really good now? This is another example of why bullet is awesome. You know, you have a Grandmaster who's 1800 in the bullet pool, who's about to checkmate their opponent on d1 after just having a, I don't know, somewhat suspicious position. Interestingly, there, after bishop g4, I mean, white has several good moves. Queen takes b7 is one good move. That would attack the rook on a8, and the knight is hanging. They could also maybe play e takes f6, and after bishop takes f3, then f takes g7, hitting the rook in the corner, and they'll get 3 minor pieces for the queen. So, but as played, white tried to keep the pin on the pawn on f7, and he got checkmated on d1. So that can happen in bullet. All right, who else is playing? I'm still in the pool waiting to be paired. Who's Pupo? I feel like I know this player. No, I don't. A Scorpio is our next opponent. Decent rating, 2357. We have a King's Indian on our hands. Oh, I was going to play my exchange variation. He didn't let me, though. Let's go here. I'll probably bring my knight back to d2 soon. Let's go bishop f4 first. That way I can hit the d6 pawn, and I don't have to block my bishop when I do play knight d2. So we'll go rook e1 soon, if we can. That way I can defend the e-pawn and then free up my knight to come to c4, is what I'm thinking. Okay, this is interesting. Because now I can take here whenever I want. Take on e5, that is. And he'll have to take back with the pawn. Maybe I'll go here, and I'm threatening to go f4. He's going to bring his knight in. This is an intriguing position. I'm not sure who's better in this position. I want to take on b5. Because if he takes with the queen, I can take on d6. That's what I'm thinking. So now I'm going to go after this pawn here. This guy on d3. Okay, let's just take that. Why not? Let's go f4. Oh, clever, clever, clever.
Check.
All right. So he's going to get some piece activity now. Yeah, bringing his knight in. Let's go bishop back to f2. Maybe knight d4 next. This is a nice knight. Oh, actually, that was not a good move by me, but it might turn out to be okay. I gotta take. Gotta watch my back rank now too.
Time warning.
Yep, time warning. That's right. Okay, I'll just take that.
Check.
This endgame is completely equal. Probably just very drawish. If not for the time.
Check.
Yeah, very, very drawish endgame. If anyone's better now, it's me, but I don't think it's enough to win. I'm going to try to bring my king in. But it's not really enough to win. Unless I can really, really do some damage. I'll push this pawn. Oh, I actually lost that. Very slow. I guess I'm not as sharp today. Lost to a couple of rated players. I mean, not with bad games, but I've just been playing kind of slower than I would have liked. I guess I got to start blitzing faster in a game like this. Or just be agreeable to a draw. Although I couldn't really have forced a draw at any moment. All right, so 26-11. Back in the pool. Scorpio again. All right, just got to play quick. Pick up the pace. Who is a Scorpio? Luis Valenzuela. FIDE 2498. Champion of Chile. All right, well, no quarter asked for or given on the clock in this one. We play to the death. Let's go a6. This is a weird line that I'm not at all familiar with because bishop g5, the move that he played it is pretty unusual. All right, let's just do this. He can play e5 maybe and try to work his knight in. That's probably what he should do. Okay, that's interesting. He's going to work his knight in. Let's just go here and try to defend. He does have this awesome knight on that square. Ooh, the other knight can come into c5. This is not very fun for us. Okay, I just hung a bishop, didn't I? Guess I did. Sorry guys, I'm not playing very well this session. What can I say? Yeah, not playing well this session at all. He can take on d5
check.
with check now. He can go knight f7 with check whenever he wants.
Check.
You know, a bad run is bound to happen, so it's important to like maintain perspective when that happens. But you know, I know I'll always get back on the horse, so to speak. He can take on h6, but all right, we'll just push this pawn. Keep pushing. Yeah, he can just do that, can't he? All right, I'm gonna resign. Hopeless position. Maybe I should have thrown in queen c1 and then taken on c6 to defend h6, just to see if he would notice rook takes c1. So I'm at 2586 after that session. Yeah, this is rough. This is what can happen when you play against players who are pretty good, but their ratings are just much lower than yours. So, new goal, get back over 2600 this session. That is my new goal. I think I allowed his knights to become too active in this one. Like he got one knight into d6 and the other one into the e4 square. So I think I should have neutralized the knight on d6 before he had a chance to bring this knight up as support. Like, one move I was thinking about was right around here, like knight f5. I didn't want to do it because it doubles my f-pawns, but I probably should have. And knight f5 would also attack d4, so it would have been a good idea. Travel reader. Travel reader, yeah. Thought it said travel leader for a second. Let's take on c4, sure. Bottonic variation. This is a fun line. This is always a fun variation to play. g3 is the main move in this position. That move I'm not so sure about. Maybe I'll try to go b4 after this. Let's do it. Let's just see how this turns out. Guess I'll take with my queen and attack his bishop on e3. This is very strange. Really odd position for this opening. Like, he might castle queenside. It's possible to do that. Can I take this pawn, or is that crazy? It's a pretty risky decision. Yeah, let me give a check. Just because I don't know what else to do.
Check.
I don't want to have to do this. He shouldn't trade queens now. He should keep the pressure on and try to attack. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. My king safety is not. He can trade rooks now.
Check.
He's trying to trade everything. Trade all the things. Yeah, he can just take that and play rook a3 is right. I'm losing this game too, guys. He's trapping in my rook. It's no fun. This is no fun at all. Okay.
Check.
I have to look for some sort of stalemate. That's my only chance. Because otherwise, this position is just terrible. Guess I'll keep playing just for the heck of it, but it's not looking promising.
Check. Checkmate.
Yeah. That was a good game by Travel Reader. I'm kind of getting dominated this session. We'll see. See who Travel Reader is. USCF 2286, 15 years old. Oh, I just got beat by a 15-year-old. Not the first time it's happened in chess. I was hoping to catch Grishuk when I saw that he was active. I was hoping to catch him in a game or two, but that's probably not going to happen. I'll play a few more games. I mean, my rating is obviously nosediving this session. Oh, that's a nice checkmate. Nice back rank checkmate. And there's nobody, I haven't played anyone above, I don't know, mid-20, or I think Hypnotic Spectre was 2,400, so highest rated player I played was about 2,400 this session, so it's just, it's rough. The selection of players is not tremendous at the moment. All right, let's do this. I slipped on that. I meant to play c4. I guess we're playing an exchange Slav now. Not sure I played Vox Day before. This player is a mystery to me. I'll try to get my knight into a5 or c5. Oops, that was a slip too. Slipping all over the place. He has to go rook a7 now. Let's just take this. Bring the other knight over. I have great control over the position. Let's just do this. This is probably a bad idea, because he could defend that center pawn. Still, though, I have ample compensation. If he takes here, I take on e7. So, oh man, I guess I'll just take here. Let's do this. I still have good control over the position. I need a chance to go a4, a5, if I can. Okay, let's take. Oh, maybe b6. b6 could have been strong right there. I'm all pinned. All pinned up. Yeah, this is not good. Man,
Time.
it's like everything that could go wrong this session is going wrong. I'm still pinned, still having a hard time consolidating, getting out of this mess. I'll try for some like trick on the back rank, I suppose.
Check.
This king is kind of open now. Maybe rook f2. Maybe rook g4. Okay, looks like I'm gonna win, or at least I have good chances to win this game.
Check.
Still though. Okay, and I can take this guy. Still though, this was a horribly played game by me. I'll bring my rook in to attack here. All he can do is check me, practically. Okay, I won that game, luckily. Let's play a couple more. But yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I captured on d5, but that pin along the a2, g8 diagonal hurt me quite a bit. I couldn't get out of that because, you know, if I play king f8 actually was a good move, because if he had played b6 right away, I have knight takes e7 check. So king f8, there's all these cross pins going on. Maybe I have to play queen b2 right away or something, try to come into h8 with check. But yeah, like here, for instance, I can't move this rook somewhere that will still remain defending the knight. So I just had to give the piece, but then this other rook is perfectly placed now to come over to d7. Maybe at some point I could have kept his rook more trapped in. d5 was probably rushed. I probably shouldn't have played that move so soon. Maybe just knight b6 right away, and then look to play d5 on the next move if I want. That would have been better. Looks like White's going to lose this game. Maybe I'll get one of these opponents next game. It's looking likely if one of them gets in the pool. Travel Reader again. Alright, playing a QGD. Let's go e3. Let's go h3. Let's go bishop here. I'll take on d5. Don't know that I have much of an advantage in this position, but it's a playable position for both sides. I can maybe win the e4 pawn. It's hard for him to defend. Yeah, so I want a pawn. Just play simple chess is what we will do. Okay, let's take. So if bishop there, yeah. He has e5 now. Didn't play it. Let's go queen f4, just trade the queens. I don't think that was a great move, queen f4, but it's simple enough, and I'm trying to reduce any complications in the position. Let's just do this. Keep pushing some stuff. Let's go f5. See if he'll give us a pass pawn. I'm just ignoring the fact that he can do that. Yeah, this is awful. This is really, really bad. I'm just completely ignoring the fact that he could play a3.
Time warning. Check.
All right. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'll try not to moan and complain too much, but yeah, I'm not happy with the way I'm playing this session, guys.
Check. Check.
I'm not pleased.
Check.
Yeah, he's just going to pick off my pawns now.
Checkmate.
Okay, this is my last session, or my last game of the session. I'm at 25-33. This has been a major tanking and raiding. I think I should just wrap it up and try again tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I just ignored that he's pushing his pawn and his idea is a3, which is pretty egregious because that's like his only idea in the position, and I just completely ignored it. I was like doing my own thing on the king side, and then, whoops, all of a sudden it happened. Also, my technique was pretty shoddy in general. Like queen f4, I shouldn't play that move. It doubles my pawns. I can wait to exchange queens if I want. So, all right, last game coming up. Still waiting to be paired. Michael Bluth. Let's go e6. I think I played this player in this setup before. I'm going to be proactive and stop them from doing this. See how they react. They're very single-minded about wanting to push g5. I don't recommend playing h5, by the way. It was just kind of like a funny move that was possible. Okay, let's start. Let's play a6. Let's take here and then take on h3. He'll probably play rook h1. Thinking I want to get my rook to c8 and park my king on d7 maybe. Then I could double up the rooks on the h file at least. So he's attacking e6, huh? Let's just do that. Okay, let's bring our knight into e4. Seems good. What is that move about? This cannot be good. I see what he's going to do. He's going to take on g7. So,
Check.
all right, let's take with check. Oh, man. Lots of discoveries possible. We'll just go here.
Check.
Lots and lots of discoveries. King here. If I had played king c7, he had knight e6 check. So that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Check.
Yeah, he can do this.
Check.
Oh, man. This is just awful, guys. All right, I resign. This is going down as my worst session ever on camera. But I'm going to wrap it up. Let's just tabulate the results of this session. So where did I start? Right here. I had 3 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. So 3 and 6. And my rating just got absolutely annihilated. So what did I lose, like 150 points this session? Something like that. That's what can happen if you're not on your game in the bullet pool. So let's just see where I'm at on the best list. How many points, how many spots did that plummet me? So I started at number 4, and now I'm down to like barely on the best list. So I am mortal, guys. This can happen from time to time. All right, so I'll try again tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed my misery in this session, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another bullet video. Bye, guys.